So the question I get asked often by a lot of people every year is, can I wear a badge on my belt? The answer that I'm going to give is no, and here's why. The Business Professions Code specifically tells us that if we're going to have a uniformed private security officer, that person needs to have a badge on the upper left portion of his uniform or her uniform. I'm going to say on the belt. It is specifically on the upper left portion. Now, another argument might be, undercover loss prevention. Obviously you're not going to have a uniform, and yes, you can have a badge on your belt, but the problem is when that question is asked, it usually pertains to the private patrol operator exam, and they're testing. Most of their questions are based on a uniformed private security officer. Now, as for loss prevention or undercover security officers, for the most part, you technically you can wear a badge, but the problem is a lot of people don't know how to use it, and they use it wrongly. They use it to impersonate peace officers sometimes, and that's what gets us in trouble. You might get somebody that doesn't know anything about peace officer security, and somebody stops them, pulls out their badge from their badge chain, hanging from their neck, and identifies themselves as security. Come with me. There's a problem with that. Is a lot of people might think that you're portraying a peace officer, and you're gonna end up in trouble. So the better business decision is not to have that badge. I think it's to have maybe like an ID card, but not a badge. I remember a while back, I worked for a hospital. And they were doing some investigating the whole staff, and this guy approached me in a suit and identified himself as corporate security for the hospital. And this dipshit pulls out a badge. Not only does he identify himself as corporate security, actually a corporate investigator. He mentioned that he's a former Chicago PD. So this dipshit tries to use that to intimidate me. And I wasn't intimidated. I did nothing wrong at all. I'm minding my own business, and he understood that finally, and he left me alone. Now, I don't think he knew my qualifications, and I wasn't in a mood to challenge him either. The thing is, I try to avoid conflict. This guy was higher up than me, and whatever he said, other people are going to listen to him, and I might not have that nice little side gig. So, if I'm asked on an exam, and this is going off the study guide outline that the state of California provides for people that want to get their private patrol operator license, my advice is if somebody asks me that question, can you wear a badge? My answer is going to be no. Thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos such as this one. Thank you.